Happy Friday, everybody. Give a few moments for everybody to come in. Hope you're doing well today. It is Friday, and it's December the 18th. We're just a few days, actually 7 days away from Christmas. And so I'm excited about what's getting ready to happen. Many of you are at work, many of you are out and about doing your thing, getting ready for the Christmas season. Want to just encourage all of the families who are struggling with COVID. I had a good friend of mine last night lost her son to COVID, and it's sad because so many people have been dying from it, and we just don't know. You never know when it may be you. You never know when it may be someone close to you. So we want to make sure that we pray for family. Make sure I got my chat on so I can see today anybody. So if you're coming on, say hello. I want to talk about this subject real quick. I think it'll help some people. I am not an alpha. So you're not an alpha. I've been hearing this subject a lot lately. People, other men, dogging other men out about not being an alpha, calling them betas and or simps. And I want to talk about it real quick, and I want to really help some men that are out there and some of you ladies that are out there. This is a grown person's conversation, so if you got kiddish statements, childish statements, put down statements, don't even bother putting them on this board because this is about grown people conversations. Those who want to have an intellectual conversation. Hey, Janae, how you doing? And so as you come on, say, hey, let me know that you're here. I really want to share this with you and help you out because I coach different clients, and I've had this come up several times where one guy said to me, I'm not an alpha. I'm not an alpha. I don't feel like an alpha. I'm just a freaking beta. And what's up, Inspired? Peace to you as well. And I asked him, I says, what's wrong with being a beta? Because, this thing about being the alpha has really gotten blown out of proportion because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we got to stop trying to bend to society and meet people expectations. Hey, from the UK, how you doing? So you're not an alpha. So what? So what? Does that mean you're not a good person? Does that mean that you're not someone who can make a difference in this world? Everybody is not going to be an alpha. As a matter of fact, if you really study what an alpha is, I'm going to do it, Thomas. I'm going to speak on it, my brother. Thank you. An alpha is really somebody who's superior to everyone. So these people that are running around calling themselves alphas are not really true alphas. Actually, there's an alpha and a beta blend. All right. If you really do your study, a lot of these people want to throw out the title, I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha. You're really not, because if you're a truly alpha, you don't have to tell anybody you won. People will recognize your leadership. People will recognize your authority without you having to show them. Most of them are not alpha males. That's right. You're really not. A true alpha doesn't have to display who he is because people know. And let's just say if you are a beta, what's wrong with that? Let me give you a good example. Let's talk about the New England Patriots, right? And Tom Brady, when he did play for them, was considered the GOAT, the alpha. What people don't really think about is this. Tom Brady was not the GOAT without having some betas that blocked for him, some betas that caught the receiving passes that he threw, the beta that may have called in the play that you never saw because he's up in the press box. In other words, an alpha is not an alpha by himself because an alpha means you're leading something or someone. There's a team. The team works together to help the alpha be an alpha. I want y'all to hear that. So men, you may not be the leader, but you're playing a contributing part to society, to your family. People say, well, I'm the alpha. Well, Pope, you're taking it out of context. No, I'm not, because I coach people all the time. I deal with men who are struggling with self-identity because they don't look like Jason Bourne or they don't look like 007. They don't look like some of you men who call yourself alphas who are pulling women. No, alpha is usually the star jock. But alphas are actually dumb if you really look at the star jock. It's the betas who are really the smart guys. But see, in a situation, betas, ladies don't usually want the beta because they want the alpha because of how he looks. He's strong. He can protect me. But if you really do your study of a beta, the beta has compassion. The beta knows how to love and understand you, where the alpha is not trying to understand you because he's the head and you got to do what he says. What are you saying, Carrie? We're in 2020. That old mentality of a woman being nothing but a slave to a man is gone, baby. And men, if you got to throw around that you're an alpha, okay? If you got to throw out that you're an alpha just to try to make other people look inferior to you, then you don't impress me. I want you to hear me, okay? You got to make sure you understand as a man that when you love someone, there are going to be some qualifications that you are not going to have. They are going to have it. The woman you meet may have some qualifications. Somebody had the audacity to call me a simp because my wife and I work together as a team. Oh, I'm the head of my house. Don't think less of that. But what I've learned is this: we're a team, we're a partner, we're one. And when you are one, you understand that people work together with their wife. Rebecca is my queen, and I'm her king, but together with the popes, we're a team. When you are the alpha, that means you can't take advice from anybody because nobody can tell you anything. When you are a beta, you understand how to blend and work with people, and you understand how to take corrective criticism. See, being a beta doesn't make you weak. Men, I want you to hear this. And if you're not an alpha, because there are alpha tendencies inside of you, and there are beta tendencies inside of an alpha. Can I be real with you? That's right. Someone said real alphas don't go around proclaiming it. They just are. And everybody knows it. People that know me, I get respect from people because I am an alpha. But I don't have to go and tell you that. But I have betas inside of me as well because I'm very caring, very loving, very tendering to my wife. I'm very respected because I give respect. All of this movement that's going around here, men going their own way who has gotten rid of women, you've gotten rid of women because you've been hurt. And you don't know how to deal with women. And I know the conversations will come later on where people want to say, but that's fine. Because at the end of the day, I'm coaching people who have come from that movement that have said to me, Carrie, the reason why I went that way because every woman's the same. No, they're not. You just got to understand, first of all, how to deal with you and get yourself straightened out first before you can try to entertain a female. I'll say it again. Because if you don't work on you, because here's my thing. Most hurt people find somebody else to say the same thing they're looking for because anybody else that says differently, they come against. So if you find somebody saying the same thing you're saying, man, I get it. I've been hurt too. And these women, they just a whole bunch of itches and hoes and yeah, I don't cuss, so you get my word. But are they really? Or did you just find a bad one? Because every apple on the tree is not bad just because you took one that had a bruise. But the truth be told, you let down your guard and decided to love somebody. Let me say something to every man that's watching today. If you're really going to love a woman, really love her, you're going to get hurt. There's no way around getting hurt. You get hurt because love hurts. You get hurt because people don't intentionally mean to hurt you. Or maybe you was going for somebody who really wasn't into you, and you gave them more than they was willing to give back to you. So now all women fall under the category. No. I really believe that what needs to happen is this. I believe that men need to be healed. Do the work. Do the work. See a therapist, see a coach, sit down and talk to someone that can help you work through your hurt versus dismiss yourself against women and say men going their own way. Because listen, if God created you, and as the word of God says, he created you because he created woman because man was lonely, then that means that inside of a man, you can't go your own way from women if it's inside of you to have a woman. Meaning there is a desire that God has given you for a woman. Your mother was a woman. You may have sisters, okay? You have to understand that it's all about truly having a heart to learn. Men, I've been hurt in my life. I've been damaged in my life. And what I found myself doing was hurting people because I was hurt. I was making sure I got you before you got me. And that's what a lot of people do. This red pill, blue pill, green pill, pink pill, whatever pill. At the end of the day, it's called the truth. All right? And there's a way to tell the truth. There's a way to say the truth. There's a way to express the truth. But what I'm learning as a man of God in ministry 36 years, having gone through divorce, having been hurt, is this. Who I am is not defined by what I've gone through. It's defined by the work I put in to be better. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Who I am is not determined by what I've gone through or who hurt me, but it's my resilience to work on me to be better, not bitter. I read comments, and I've been reading various comments throughout things, and I'm reading so much hurt and venom and things that says there are a lot of people hurting. I want to see brothers happy. If you're an alpha, then help the betas. Help them be stronger in the areas where they're weak. But also as an alpha, understand that it took them to make you strong. It took them to help you. You know, betas, there's nothing. If you're a beta, ain't nothing wrong with you. If you're an alpha, you got to understand something. You got to have a team around you to lead. And just because you tell people what to do and they follow you doesn't mean that you're a great leader. You may be domineering. You may be very arrogant. And I want you to understand this. People go through hurt. A lot of growing up in life comes from hurt. First relationship. If I could be honest, most men, we never were really taught how to love. This is what I tell people. I teach this all the time. It's the mother that teaches the man how to have compassion towards a woman. Okay? All right? See, that's the kind of immature conversation I'm talking about. You don't understand the red pill. I don't care about the red pill, the blue pill, the orange pill. Y'all miss what I'm saying to you. I'm simply saying it's about understanding that there must be work put in to be better. See, I'm not here to go back and forth with anybody because at the end of the day, I'm only here to help those who want to be helped. We're wanting men to really get the help to be great fathers, to be great husbands, to be great leaders. Not to sit around and bash people and throw out names and point fingers. I want you to understand that. I am so happy to have the opportunity to come on here for a few minutes and just share with those of you who are struggling. There are men that are struggling. You want a woman to see you. You want a woman to love you. And she will if you just simply be you. I need you to stop trying to be somebody else and just simply be you. I had to learn that God made Carrie Pope uniquely. I have my own set of DNA fingerprints. I have my own name. I'm me. And when you learn how to simply be you, you won't spend your time trying to impress people on the internet, on social media. I don't get on here to try to make you be better. I get on here to try to share my experiences that I've gone through to help you be better. I'm a man that was broken. I'm a man that was hurt. I'm a man that gave love and didn't get it reciprocated back. I know what it means to have loved someone, but they didn't love you back. Teddy Pendergrass said, it's so good when you love somebody, but actually when somebody loves you back. And so I had to understand that some of my hurt came from my choices. Didn't mean I was an alpha or a beta. It mean I had bad choices. I should have not given my pearls to swine. I shouldn't have tried to love somebody that I wasn't supposed to be with. Oh, I just quoted Teddy P. Yes, I did. It's good loving somebody when somebody loves you back, but it's hell when you love somebody who walks upon your love and say you're not enough. Or they pick at you when you give your best and your best wasn't good enough. What does that mean? That means I made a bad decision. Because when you really get with a person that really sees your worth, they don't look at the alpha or the beta in you because they see a great person. They see a complete person. What they'll do is they are then turn around and they'll see everything that is great about you because you are for them. I'll say it again. You're not for everybody. Most of us, and I can say us because I was that way, we were going after people that were not even supposed to be in our own league. We were not supposed to be able, they were not even on our level because of our hearts. And so I want to say to every man watching this afternoon now, excuse me, or wherever you may be, love somebody who will love you back and respect you for the man that you are. Does that mean that there are areas in your life that may need changing? Yes, but you're not changing them to get a woman. You're changing them to be a better person. You know that some things inside of you you're bitter about. Stop calling other men simps and punks and betas. Baby, Doc, I said, big, I was preaching. But Doc, you got to understand something. You can't be calling somebody something because you're hurt. You don't know what that man may be. You don't know what that man may have gone through or what he may do behind closed doors. And I have counseled many men who have been damaged by statements that are said. I don't think I'm a beta. I don't think I'm an alpha. I'm just a beta. And I said, so what's wrong with that? And I gave him the same analogy. It's betas that block for Tom Brady. It's betas that never make it to the Hall of Fame. But when that quarterback who's the alpha stands up there and receives his award to be put in the Hall of Fame, thanks his team because he said, I would have never made it here without the team because the betas block for the alpha. I want you to hear that. I want you to hear that. So with that being said, and I'm only talking to those on here today who are going to be able to take an intellectual conversation, not those on here who want to throw shade. Because at the end of the day, you continue to live your life. I'm having a good one. I'm having a real good one. Real good. And see, those you said, it's so good to be a beta, LOL, bye. Doc, you have beta in you if you really do your research. I'm not going to go back and forth with you today. And that's why I want to help men, but I don't want to help those that want to be helped because some, you don't want to be helped. You don't want to be helped. So go ahead, do what you want to say with my video. I'm cool with it. But what I'm saying is to you, those of you that are damaged, you need to get some help instead of always want to throw shade at people. Get some help. I did the work. I have a therapist, and I'm an alpha who is real good with sharing with you who I am. And I also have been a beta because it makes me who I am to have compassion. I'm a leader, but I also know how to fall back on areas that I'm not good at leading in. Doesn't take anything away from who I am. All right. So listen, I love you guys. Here at Life with the Popes, we're all about helping you be better. Okay. I'm here about helping you be better. And you know what's funny? I'm 52 years old. Now, a lot of you guys that are throwing comments on my page are 20 years old, 30 years old, they ain't went through nothing. But you got so much experience. What's missing in the world today are grandfathers like myself or older who have gone through things that can share with the young guys versus you know everything because you read a couple of books. You don't know nothing until you've gone through hell. I've been through it. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Because I'm not going to get caught up in the comments and going back and forth. I don't go back and forth with people. I just say what I have to say and I get off. Ladies, I know you want to be able. I know you want to be able. Hold on, I'm about sick of this dude right here. So let's just do this right here. Let's just go ahead and just get rid of him. So I want you to be able to. And someone say, well, why not have a conversation with those who disagree? First of all, this is my page. And I can say what I want to say on my page. I can have any conversation I want to have. You tune into me. I didn't tune into you. So let's just get that straight real quick. Whatever conversation I choose to have is what I choose to have. If you don't like it, you can click off as you came on. Not trying to be funny, but we don't have time to go back and forth, guys. All right? So God bless you. Love you much. Join me Sunday morning. I'll be preaching before Christmas is out. And listen, really pray for people because I don't know if many of you know, like I said earlier when I first came on the 31st of December here in Atlanta, a lot of people are going to be evicted. A lot of people are going to be evicted. And I want to make sure we pray for them. I really do. I really want to make sure that we pray for the families because you know what? A lot of people are going to get evicted and they're not going to have any place to go. I'm praying that crime doesn't grow up. I'm praying that crime doesn't take off because people do desperate things with desperate measures, do desperate measures in desperate times. And today, right on CNN, they posted that December the 31st, it's going to be a major day of evictions. And so let's really pray for families. I pray for you in Christmas. I'm hoping that you have a great Christmas. I hope that you have an awesome Christmas. I hope that your family stays safe. Don't forget to practice safe social distancing. COVID is real, guys. I've had 6 people that I know personally die from COVID. One last night, I was on the phone with her as her son was dying. It hurt to hear her voice. It hurt to hear her cry because her son was dying and he died last night of COVID. So I say that to say this. That's why I say I want to help as many people as I can to truly have a great, abundant life because you never know when it'll end. You never know when it'll come to an end. It'll be over. And so with that being said, so what? You're not alpha. If you're a beta, be the best beta you can be. In other words, simply be you because God's the judge, not man. All right. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful Friday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.